DNA truths and the truth about Neel finally coming out in this video. We are talking about what we're expecting on your favorite series, Love's Complicated. Guys, don't forget to subscribe in case you have not subscribed to the channel yet. A lot of drama is going on, and obviously, Indian series they'll never be any time that secrets will not be out, and this is one of them. So, guys, without wasting your time, let's jump straight to the video of today.
In today's episode, Harsh addresses the staff and recalls 35 years. History of the hospital. He praises Abhimanyu in his speech. Akshara sees Neel and gets emotional. Manjari looks at Akshara. Arohi keeps the file near Akshara. Akshara takes think file was with. Arohi, she tries to hide the file. Arohi thinks she knows Akshara well. Thus, she shared the Neel's secret with her. Abhimanyu think he is late and gears up to join the celebration. Arohi manipulates Neel. She asks him to take the file from Akshara as Harsh needs it. Neel asks Arohi why she is not taking the file by herself. Arohi says her leg is paining. Neel gets convinced. Neel goes to bring the file. Akshara tries to hide the file. Neel takes the file from Akshara. Arohi bumps into Neel intentionally. Neel collects the papers. Akshara tries to reveal to Abhimanyu the truth. She gets a panic attack. Abhimanyu tries to calm Akshara and asks why she is restless. Rohan asks Abhimanyu to address the crowd as everyone is waiting for him. Abhimanyu decides to listen to Akshara. Rohan insists Abhimanyu to wait until Akshara finishes her talk. Rohan asks Akshara to wait. In the meantime, Neel learns the truth. Hash taunts Neel about being an orphan. Neel asks Hash not to call him an orphan as he isn't a one. He asks everyone out here to listen that he is not an orphan. Media tries to cover the news. Shefali asks her colleagues not to capture the news. Abhimanyu asks Neel what has happened. Neel asks Abhimanyu to tell Harsh that he is not an orphan. He gives a paper to Abhimanyu. Manjari misunderstands Akshara. She falls unconscious. Media tries to cover the news. Manish asks journalist to go. Vansh takes Neel with him. Neel gets tired. Akshara worries. Arohi smirks, seeing the drama. Abhimanyu worries for Manjari. Manjari accuses Akshara for breaking the news. Abhimanyu finds the DNA report. Rohan interrupts and Abhimanyu failed to see the report. Goenka's worry for Akshara. Vansh says Neel is full of life, but what has happened to him suddenly? Arohi sings a song and smirks. Akshara tries to talk with Abhimanyu. Abhimanyu sends Akshara home with Parth and Shefali. Harsh gets furious on Neel for doing the drama. He decides to confront him. Anand and Mahima tries to calm Harsh. Later, Abhimanyu reads the DNA report and learns that Neel is Harsh's illegitimate child. He stands angry. In today's episode, Abhimanyu stands on the road. He hangs himself. On a running truck, Akshara worries for Neel. Manjari gets back her consciousness. She says why Akshara revealed the truth. Harsh says once Neel, Parth, Akshara and Shefali will be back, he will see all of them. Manjari blames Akshara. Neel hesitates to enter the house. Parth brings Neel inside. Manjari says that she stopped Akshara, but why she didn't listen to her? Harsh holds Neel's collar and asks if he is not an orphan, then who is he? He slaps Neel. Anand and Mahima try to stop Harsh. Harsh says none can stop him today. Akshara gets afraid seeing Harsh's anger. Abhimanyu comes back. Harsh says to Neel that he shouldn't have chosen today's day to talk about his identity. He decided to beat Neel. To the blue, Akshara tries to stop Harsh. Harsh asks Akshara not to interrupt as she is clueless about his family matter. Manjari wakes. But she blames Akshara for the mess. Manjari tries to save Neel from Harsh's wrath. Akshara tries to explain Manjari that she didn't told anything to anyone. Manjari says to Akshara that she won't be able to forgive her for disclosing the truth. She accuses Akshara for betraying her. Akshara stands teary. Manjari cries holding Neel. Akshara feels Abhimanyu's presence. Abhimanyu comes and reveals to Birlas that Neel is Har's illegitimate child. Birla stand stunned. Harsh refused to believe. He asks Abhimanyu if he has gone crazy. Abhimanyu shows the DNA report to Harsh. Harsh stands stunned. Manjari cries. Harsh takes the report from Abhimanyu and stands shocked holding the report. Abhimanyu congratulates Harsh for becoming famous, which he always wanted to. Harsh refused to believe that Neel is his child. Manjari revealed to Birlas that Neel is Harsh and Dr. Avni's child. Birlas stands shocked. Arohi gets happy thinking she snatched Abhimanyu's happiness as latter wanted to sabotage her career. Manjari tells two Birlas that Neel is her son. Neel asks Manjari to tell the truth. Anand and Mahima tell to Manjari that everyone has a right to know the truth. Manjari revealed that Harsh had an extramarital affair with Avni. Avni gave birth to Neel and left him to the orphanage. Manjari add Avni knew her mother can't be upset with the child. She says she never blamed Avni because Harsh was equally too. Manjari recall her meeting with Neel at orphanage. Birla stands teary hearing the truth. Manjari tell Abhimanyu insisted to bring Neel to the house. Harsh accused Manjari for playing game with him. He asks Manjari to leave the house for backstabbing him. Harsh asks Manjari to take Neel along. Abhimanyu gets angry. Hearing Harsh, he says Harsh deserves to leave the house. Birlas stand shocked. Episode ends.